What's up guys, JR Raymond back again, coming to you from BowlerX Pro Shop and Training Center inside Waterford Lanes, where today we got that new Supra Rally by Motiv coming out. And I did a little bit stronger layout because, as you know, with a lot of the Motiv bowling balls, they're just so dang clean for me, and they're pretty sharp down lane, so I got to get it to read a little bit sooner, so that way I don't have to change the surface a ton and all that. Plus, I saw EJ, when I crossed with EJ at the World Series on Scorpion, he tried this ball a few times, and that thing was straight down the lane, didn't hook for him down lane. So a lot of the Supras before were pretty, they were straighter bowling balls, they got down the lane pretty clean, so I expect the same out of this. So I put a stronger layout on it to try to get it to pick up the lane a little bit better. So we're going to take it out here on a little bit used condition. Maybe that'll help it as well. And we're going to see what it's got here in a minute, so stay tuned.
They say bowling is a dying sport.
A dying sport.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
BowlerX.com, for the love of bowling.
All right, here we go. We got the Supra Rally. I mean, and like I said, I saw EJ throw it, and unfortunately, EJ doesn't have my rev rate, you know, so he throws it like a little girl. So when a man throws it, we can make this thing hook. He didn't make it hook. So, you know, let's just, you know, he may be a better bowler sometimes, but I got the rev rate. You know, his 500, it's an illusion. It's not real. It's like, actually like 525. So they lie to you. It's higher than what they tell you. All right, whatever. We're gonna throw it, and hopefully it doesn't go straight. I know I keep saying that, but I'm not kidding. It went straight for a few of the guys that I saw it. Sandt made it look pretty good, but hopefully I can make it look all right here. So we're gonna go a little straighter, up 8, 9, 10, see what happens. Almost threw it in the gutter. Whew, that was close. That was a really bad shot. So the fact that it didn't go in the gutter, whew, if I was AJ Johnson, it might have. It might have gone. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not, but I am. I'm just making fun. I'm just cracking jokes, guys. It's okay. Don't judge me. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. All right, here we go. I'm moving a few left just because that one was so bad. I'm worried. I'm worried. I mean, maybe this is going to be a really good ball for late in the day, but that thing, whew. All right, I'm going to have to get around it. We're going to have to make this thing curve. All right, so we're going to move. All right, we're going to move left. I'm going to go 5 left just because I want to try to make this thing curve. So we're going to make it curve, hopefully. Ah, there we go. So that one we got to pick up. This is going to be one of them balls, I'm telling you, you're going to have to throw it to the dry. If you don't get it to the dry, it's probably going to be allergic to the oil. I've had a few bowling balls that were like that. If you didn't throw it to the oil or to the dry, it just didn't. It didn't do very well. So, but this was a little bit different layout. This was a 45 by 4 by 30, so a little bit taller pin. Try to get it to pick up a little bit shorter pin distance, so that way I can get it to flare a little bit more. Try to get it to pick up the middle of the lane a little bit stronger than what some of the other guys I saw. So I'm gonna go 5 more left, get my hand around it, and try to get it to read properly. Whew. Okay, that picked up. So that's good. That's the first time I've Greek church in a while since the World Series. I did it about 100 times there. That's good news. So that's fine. I'm gonna keep going left, just see if it keeps picking up. 5 more left here. Watch it boomerang, hopefully. That ought to do it. Yeah, 9 pins are a good sign. So, okay, so we did the right thing with the layout to get it to pick up and get going. It is super clean, and I am feeling like I have to gear down a little bit to make sure it reads. So, this is definitely going to be the ball for people that have high friction centers. If you want to play straighter, that'll be fine. This will get through there nice and clean. If you want to slow hook it, there might be better options for slow hooking it, because this one might be a little too clean to be doing that, but it's up to you. Wood lanes, maybe it'll be okay. is what rev rate looks like. Man, they get it to overhook all the time. You know, you get a little guy like EJ throwing it. He just doesn't look very good. You know, you got to get some paw into it. You got to get all that 450 into it. Now, screw that 525 stuff. He over revs it. That's the thing. It's too much rev rate. It makes it look like it goes straight. It's an optical illusion. I'm trying here. I'm trying to make myself look better somehow. I think I'm making myself look worse. It's fine. I'm good with it. It's okay. I can't throw it like EJ. I mean, I could, but I'd have to like really, I have to slow everything down. And then the ball would be like, I'll show you. Here we go. I'll put my 500 RPM on it, but it's going to be really slow and I'm going to have no clue where it's going. I can't do that. That kind of hurt actually. I can't do that consistently. That was probably only like 460, maybe. I don't think it went up high at all. Man, that hurt. I don't know how those guys do that. I know it's all technique, but man, those guys whip it off so fast. Just wham. It's crazy. I know the technique. It's just really hard to do. So I'm going to talk about a lot of this in my book. So make sure you guys get that book. If you haven't already seen the other books, the mental game book and all that, link's going to be in the description. I got a release book coming out soon if it's not already in the description. So it'll talk about a lot of the technique for proper release to create rev rate and all that stuff too. So be on the lookout for that. It's just not easy to do. Yeah, mine's definitely not going straight like EJ's did. So he probably put a layout on it to try to make it like he would put a typical layout on his shocks and on his primals. They were probably a little bit longer pins. And based on what I saw on his, I put a little bit shorter pin on it to get it to pick up a little bit more. So that'd be the key here. I think you need to put a little bit stronger layout on this and it picks up just fine. So no big deal. I'll throw one more over here. Bless you. Yeah, I don't see any problem with that. Yeah, so we'll end on that because that looked really good. So I would use a stronger layout on this ball because of how clean this cover is. Get it to flare a little bit more, get it to pick up just a pinch more. Unless you really want it for super burn or something really late in the day, then go ahead and put your standard layout on it. But I think I would be putting a stronger layout on it to really get it to pick up because it worked out perfect for me. This thing looked great. So make sure to hit the link in the description, get yours today. But until next time, I'm out of here. We'll see you guys later. Take care.